Welcome back to my next video. This is the start of the third quarter between the Lakers hosting the Hawks. The Hawks starts with the ball in the third quarter. They dribble it to the front court, fake a screen, sets a screen. Oh, wide open three-pointer for the Hawks, no good. Rebound, LeBron James runs up court to the wing, back to the defender in the paint, spins back out to the wing to Marcus Smart, goes in the paint under the rim, bullies himself in, makes a two-pointer for Marcus Smart. It'll be 83-60 Lakers. Stolen by Jake LaRavia in the corner. Slam dunk for the Hawks. Made the score 83-62. Marcus Smart chasing the ball to Luka, who Luka passes back to Marcus Smart in the backcourt. Dribbles it front court, passes it back to Luka on the top of the screen. LeBron sets the screen up. Luka goes around it to the other wing. Luka passes it back to LeBron. LeBron passes it to Jake LaRavia, who sets the screen for him. Jake LaRavia's got in the way. LeBron tried to pass it to Jake LaRavia, who was in the corner after Jake passed it to him, but it got deflected by the Hawks, so it'll be Lakers ball. LeBron checks it into Luka. It gets tipped by the Hawks again, so it'll be Lakers ball, side out after the out of bounds. Only 0.9 seconds to shoot. The Lakers pass it to Jake, who turns around, shoots it, and way off for a shot clock violation. Hawks checks it in to the front court, to the top, goes to the wing, pass it back after a fake screen, sets a real screen, denies it. Wide open three for the Hawks. No good. Rebound LeBron James. Goes up, bowling himself in the paint. Goes for a layup. An easy layup for LeBron James for 2 points. Make it 85-62 Lakers. Marcus Smart takes charge. The Hawks try to go for a poster, but Marcus Smart had his feet planted for a charge for an offensive foul. So it'll be Lakers ball on the side. Luka dribbles it up front court. Passes in the paint. DeAndre Ayton spins. He loses control of it, but the Hawks touched it last, so it'll be Lakers ball under the rim. The Lakers just throw it into the wing to LeBron James. DeAndre sets a screen. LeBron go in the paint. Pass it to DeAndre, more deeper in the paint. Turns around for a floater for a two-pointer for DeAndre Ayton. Hawks run up court. Pass it back. Pass it out off a handoff. Pass it under the rim. Shows for a two, blocked, but there's an offensive foul. It'll be Lakers ball. The Lakers checked it in. Luka's trying to go through, but Jake LaRavia sets a screen so he can go through to the front court because he was being full court pressure. Pass it to LeBron on the wing. Jake sets a screen. LeBron goes around it. Double team. Pass it wide open Jake, but he decided not to shoot it. Pass it to DeAndre Ayton, who turns around, goes for a two-pointer, and it's good for 2 points for DeAndre Ayton. And a foul. DeAndre shoots the only free throw. He makes it to make the score 90-62 Lakers with 9:32 left in the third quarter. Pass in the paint. No good layup. Rebound DeAndre Ayton, who passes LeBron, who jogs to the front court, behind the legs. Pass it to Luka, directing traffic for the Lakers. Step back for a three. No good Luka off the rim. Rebound Hawks, who passes up front court. Pass it back to the wing, pass it back up top. Pass it back in the wing, who charges in the paint. Pass it off in handoff. Pass it back in the wing, pass it back to the other wing. Shoots a three, no good. Rebound DeAndre Ayton, pass it to LeBron, who runs up court. Pass it to Marcus Smart on the other wing. Dribbles between the legs of the Hawks, passing DeAndre Ayton, pass it back to his defender, passes to LeBron, who cuts behind him, layup for LeBron for 2 points for LeBron for the Lakers. It'll be 92-62 Lakers with 8:30 left in the third quarter. Cuts in the paint, pass it back out to the wing, goes for a three, no good. Rebound Hawks, pass it back out to the wing, pass it back to the top, who drives in the paint, pass it to the corner, goes in the paint, drives back wing, pass in the paint, turn, go for a layup, no good. Go back slam dunk, but it didn't count because there's a foul beforehand. Because it was on a shooting motion, so it'll be 2 free throws for the Hawks. At the Hawks getting the free throw motion, he misses his first free throws. He has 1 more free throw to shoot. Ref gives the ball back to the Hawks player who was shooting the free throw. His free throw motion, the Hawks made the second free throw, so he was 1 for 2. Made the score 63-92 with 8 minutes left in the third quarter. Marcus Smart runs up court, pass it to LeBron, pass it to Luka. In the paint, a face shot, a turn, a bump, a pass back to LeBron, who shoots a three. LeBron three, swished it in for a three to make the score 95-63 Lakers. Hawks pass it back down the other court to the wing, who was wide open for a three. Marcus Smart pass it in the paint with a sneaky pass. Pass it back to LeBron in the corner. Goes back to the defender. A couple shoulder bumps in to the defender, but passes to DeAndre Ayton, who gets fouled in the paint. Side out, Lakers ball. Jake LaRavia passes the ball to Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart passes it back to Jake LaRavia, who's in the paint. Pass it to DeAndre Ayton, who's in the paint. Pass it back to Jake LaRavia for under the rim layup. He couldn't make it fall, but rebound DeAndre Ayton, which DeAndre Ayton fouls one of the Hawks players. Hawks checks in the ball, a handoff, sit back, another handoff, goes in the paint, pass in the corner, wide open. Luka closes out. Hawks shoot a three, no good. Rebound Marcus Smart, who handed it off to LeBron, who passes it back to Luka, who was on the other side of the court. Pulls it back to the defender, trying to push himself in, turns around, goes for a 2-pointer, and it's good for a floater. 2 points for Luka for the Lakers to make it 97-66. Hawks run down court, paint, back out, face it 3, pass it back to the corner, close out by Marcus Smart, and a 3-pointer for the Atlanta Hawks. Score 69-97 Lakers with 6:45 left in the third quarter, which caused a timeout by the Lakers. But we'll be back after this commercial break. Back from commercial break, Jake LaRavia passed the ball to Marcus Smart to inbound it, who runs up court, pass it to Luka on top of the loco, pass it to Rui Hachimura, who sets a screen, goes around it, pass it across the court, pass it to Marcus Smart, pass it to Rui, pass to Luka on the wing, who fakes a shot, drives in the paint, passes back to Marcus Smart, who passed it to Jake LaRavia, but before it got to Jake LaRavia, it got deflected pass by the Hawks, so it'll be Lakers ball on the side, in front of the Hawks bench. Jake LaRavia passes to Luka on the wing. Luka has to shoot it, so he shots a deep one. No good, off the rim, rebound DeAndre Ayton. Shot clock resets to 14 seconds. Driving in the paint is DeAndre, who spins. Ball ripped out his hands, but he got it back to turn and makes a 2-pointer for Lakers. Hawks run on the court, fakes it 3, pass it to the corner, handoff, back to the corner. A spin, a fadeaway by CJ McCollum, but no good, so rebound Luka Doncic, who passed it all the way across the court, but got stolen. Hits a 3 is the Hawks, but couldn't foul. Rebound Hawks, pass it back out. Another 3 for the Hawks, who couldn't foul again, and another rebound by the Hawks, but this time on the third rebound, it's a foul on the Lakers on DeAndre Ayton. It'll be side out for the Hawks after the foul, but the Lakers are challenging the play, so we'll be back after this commercial break. Welcome back from commercial break. After review, the call was overturned, so Lakers ball. Marcus Smart runs up court to the wing, passes to DeAndre Ayton. It's a 2-pointer at the free throw line. Rebound Hawks. Goes up front court to the wing, passes back out on a handoff. Jay goes around it, passes to the corner, shoots a 3, and the 3 is good for the Atlanta Hawks. They score 99-72. Lakers has the lead. Marcus Smart dribbles to the front court. DeAndre Ayton sets a screen. Smart goes around it, tries to pass it to him, but got deflected by the Hawks. It goes out of bounds, so it'll be Lakers ball under the rim. Lakers checks the ball in. Marcus Smart to Luka. Bounce pass, trying to sneak it in, but couldn't. So it was Hawks steal the ball from Luka, who passes to the corner. No good 3. Rebound Marcus Smart. Passes to Rui Hachimura, who dribbles it front court. Passes it back to Marcus Smart. Passes to Luka. Goes in the paint. Stolen by the Hawks, who pass it in the paint. Try to go for layup. Blocked by Jake LaRavia, but it was a foul call on the play. So it'll be 2 free throws for the Hawks. The Hawks shoots the first free throw. Free throw went through the hoop. So ref lets everybody know that there's 1 shot left. The Atlanta Hawks makes the second shot. He went 2 for 2. Free throw line to make the score 99-74 Lakers. Gabe Vincent dribbles the ball up front court. Passes to Luka, who's on top of the loco. Rui goes around the screen, who sets up a screen for Luka, who goes around it, goes between his legs, being double teamed, being all over him, stolen by the Hawks. Luka tripped somebody, so there is a foul. Side out, Hawks ball. Technical foul on Luka. CJ McCollum shoots the free throw. He misses the technical free throw. Hawks dribble it up front court. Screen by Hawks. The 2 defenders of the Lakers, and the Hawks makes it up to make the score 99-76 with 3:50 left to go in the third quarter. Luka runs up court after being full court pressured. Screen by DeAndre Ayton. Luka goes around it. Passes to DeAndre over his head. Touched by nobody, so it's Hawks ball. Checks the ball in. Runs across the court. Passes it back up top by the loco. Runs in the paint. Passes back to the corner, who runs back in the paint. Goes for a floater. No good 2. Rebound Jake LaRavia, who runs up the court. Pass in the corner to Rui Hachimura, who shoots a 3. No good. Rebound Hawks. Passes it. Almost stolen by Rui with a full court pressure. Passes it across the court in front court. Shoots a 3-pointer, and a 3-pointer is good for the Hawks to make the score 99-79 Lakers with 3:10 left in the third quarter. Jake LaRavia passed the ball to Gabe Vincent, who dribbles the ball to the front court after being full court pressured. Pass to LeBron. Screen by Vanderbilt. LeBron goes in the paint. Turns around to defender. Spin. A fadeaway by LeBron. Off the rim. No good. 2-pointer for LeBron. Rebound Hawks, who runs up court on the bottom of the screen. Pass to the corner. Vanderbilt closes out, and a 3 for the Atlanta Hawks to make the score 82-99. Vincent passes the ball to LeBron to check it in. LeBron takes his time to the front court. A screen by Gabe Vincent. LeBron passes behind his back to Gabe Vincent wide open. Shoots a 3 off the rim. No good. Rebound Jake LaRavia in the paint. Shoots a 2-pointer, and it's good 2-pointer for Jake LaRavia. Hawks run up the front of the court. A screen. Wide open layup. Couldn't fall. So the Lakers get the rebound. LeBron runs up court, pass to Vanderbilt in the paint, to Jake, fake pass in the corner, tries to shoot a two-pointer, and it gets knocked out of bounds. Run out the Hawks bench. Vincent passes to LeBron, in the paint. Hawks player falls down. LeBron goes for a layup, couldn't fall. Gabe Vincent pokes the ball out of front court after running, goes out of bounds, so it'll be Hawks ball. Hawks pass it in the paint, goes for a two-pointer, no good. Rebound LeBron, screen by Gabe Vincent. LeBron goes in the paint, back out in the wing, between his legs, trying to get defender off balance. Passes to Jake LaRavia, who drives in the paint, get it stripped away. Hawks running towards the three-point line, takes a three, shoots a two, and he gets fouled. They'll be shooting 2 free throws. Hawk player shoots his first free throw. The Hawk player made it to make the score 83-101 Lakers with 1 minute and 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Hawk take a moment to shoot the free throw. The Hawk player shoots it. The Hawk player makes it to make the score 84-101. LeBron passes to Gabe Vincent to check the ball in, who runs up court, runs in the paint, back out on the three-point line, the wing, turns it back to the defender, trying to shove him in. Screen by LeBron. He goes back up behind the three-point line. Pass the ball to LeBron, who has it back against the defender, who turns around face to face. Tries to drive in the paint, but he gets poked away out of bounds on the Hawks. So it'll be Lakers ball on the bottom of the rim with 54.6 seconds left in the third quarter. Gabe Vincent lobs it to LeBron in front of the Hawks bench. LeBron drives in the paint, misses a two-pointer. Rebound Jerry Vanderbilt. He was out of bounds, so it's Hawks ball. Hawks checks it in. Josh to the front of the court, taking a sweet time, calling the play. Screen by the Hawks. He goes around the screen. He goes in the paint. It's also being stolen by Rui. He goes for a fadeaway. Airball the fadeaway. Rebound landed by Vanderbilt, who passes to connect, but it's a foul call. So it'll be Vanderbilt shooting 2 free throws. Vanderbilt getting his free throw motion. Vanderbilt makes the first free throw, so he has 1 more to shoot. Vanderbilt misses the second one, so he went 1 for 2. Score 102-84 with 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock still on because it was 27 seconds beforehand. Hawks are taking the sweet time to give the Lakers not that much time to shoot. Green, they go around it. He goes for the layup, and it's good for the Hawks to make the score 86-102 with 6 seconds left. Runs up court. LeBron drives in the paint, passes back out, who runs back in is Gabe Vincent, shoots a two-pointer, no good, to end the third quarter. So the final quarter, the fourth quarter, we'll be back for that in the next video.